Hey guys, this is Hot Coco back with another banger. Girl, I just watched Tamar Getyalife, Season 1, Episode 2. Now we can understand why David wanted this show put to bed, to RIP, 6 feet under. He wanted this show off TV. And if you really look at the show, WeTv is showing light to everything Tamar is saying now. This show begins with her meeting Mona. They had a good girlfriends kind of conversation. When she asked her about David, Tamar's body language changed. She said, I don't want to be his wife, but I don't want to be his girlfriend. Because if I become his wife, now I'm somebody's wife again. She wanted to be independent for a while. Get it. Girl, you did the marriage thing. You know, it went the way it did. You want to try something different, but still have a partner. I understand it. I have no problems with that. She talks about the relationship between Vince and David, and she says she has nothing to do with that. That's their relationship. Me and Logan is out of it. So we move forward, and they bring the studio to her house again to make her comfortable because she claims she can't sing in front of people. And she also have this shyness about her that a lot of people, including me, do not understand. Them people stayed in Tamar's house and didn't record anything. Wasted their time, money, energy, and she cooked for them though. It looked like it was some good food. Like, I could have been a mic person or a camera guy and got me some fish and macaroni and cheese. I would have been happy with that. But the only thing about this situation to me is if that's Tamar's house and that's the house she stay in, the house she lives in, she's real good to have all those people there, because all that energy in your house, nobody is walking around, with socks. Everybody got their shoes on from outside. I feel like if WeTv wasn't cleaning the house, these people would not be in my house. So maybe it's a rental. Who knows? But then we get to the end of the first part, and we got David talking about he don't want Vince in his house. So Vince shows up. They have footage of Vince, but now they have to omit it because David is uncomfortable and David would not record for the rest of the season. It's something controlling about David, or you can say old schoolish about him. After Tamar go and spend time with Logan, they kick Vincent out or whatever you want to call it, she finally feels like singing. Finally, around 9 p.m. Them people been there all day. But anyway, she gets ready to sing. She sang a whole song about chitlins and sauerkraut and then says she can't sing in front of people. Now, the song about chitlins and sauerkraut was bomb. They was all vibing to it. But then she can't sing in front of people. They kick people out the studio or the house. And then they dim the lights for her. Now, the goalie is on the side just looking at her like, what's going on? I'm going to see what she ends up saying later about Tamar and if Tamar will receive it. She doesn't receive much, but moving forward, she finally starts singing this song they prepared for her. The song sounds hot. Like, Tamar is gifted. She mumbles her words a little bit, but even the mumble sounds good. And then she stops again to sell chocolate for Logan. It's just that you could just get your work done, get it over with, and move forward. Why do she prolong this and make it more complicated? David's going to make me mad. Like, David reacted so harshly towards Logan's father coming into his mother's home to put him to bed. And he's going to pack his little duffel bag and leave. Tamar's trying to do business. She's trying to get her show together. And he's constantly texting her. You can see they are fighting via text. And she's getting annoyed. So she had to cut her business short to go deal with this. So he packs a bag and leaves. Yeah. David, you're looking bad. So you can have all these videos out about how much of a victim you are. So after David leaves, I guess Tamar is feeling remorseful, and she asks her Glam Squad some advice about how to get David back or to apologize. They went to this spin class. They said for her to release some stress, and James said he wasn't spinning nothing. James said, I'm just here for a check. I'm not doing no spin class. He got on the bike. He wasn't moving nothing, but she did her thing. Tamar did her thing on that spin class. Then she got a text from David saying he want to meet for dinner. David is at this dinner table telling Tamar that she should not allow her child's father to come see his child in her home. See, ladies, I don't know about you, and maybe this is why I am single, because I would have told David bye at that moment. It seems like this was an issue prior to this being taped. He said a year prior. So a year prior, me and David would have broke up. Period. It would have been over. Like, that's my child. My child needs to be happy. My child needs both parents. If you feel some type of way about that, then you don't need to be with me. I am seeing a different side to David. And before, I used to think that he was good for her. But I guess with anything dealing with social media, a lot of things are just a facade. Just for show. It's not real. Because this issue should have been nipped in the bud a year ago. It should have been clear that this cannot be an issue. But if it is an issue, then our relationship is over. Period. So now we see when production and talent disagree. And the goalie looked like she was very uncomfortable because production must have told her to suggest that Tamar go to some kind of break room to release stress. And they do that on a lot of reality shows. And they have the people go in there and they break things and they do say they feel better. But what Tamar heard was, y'all want me to be a black, angry woman on film. She said, I'm not angry. And the break room had nothing to do with the dream she just told the goalie. So I think she saw right through it. The goalie was uncomfortable. And then production blamed the goalie. They said, well, we had a conversation with goalie and she said that this is something that can be done. The goalie was like, I'm uncomfortable because Tamar is angry. And she said, this is not what we're going to do. And I agree with Tamar this time. She has to put her foot down for some things. Sometimes I do not agree with Tamar. She overreacts. But this particular time, I do agree with her because I think they want to it's not they want to put something on Tamar. They want to put something on us as African American females. And she was not having it. Go Tamar. What gets me about the end of this particular episode is that production wants to film a show. And that's what they want, a show. They want the documentary part, but they still want it to be entertaining. And like Tamar said, she is naturally entertaining. You do not have to fake anything or create a scenario to make it more interesting. The goalie was put all the way under the bus. The production team said it was goalie. This is what she does. This is what she says she do. And then another thing that bothered me was when Tamar got upset, they went and got the black producer. Did anybody else peep that? She come through the door all of a sudden talking about, I'm a black woman and I am a producer. So this would not happen while I'm here. And the guy got upset because he felt some type of way or took ownership of WeTv. He took that whole thing on his back and said, I don't want people out here thinking that I am trying to destroy black women. Why would you put that on your back? I work for a particular company, a very big company. I will not say the name. And when they mess up, I don't say how Coco did it, because she didn't. Well, that's the end of this episode. It was pretty lit to me. It was very entertaining. Got me all in my feelings. And I'm here for it. I'm a little upset. It's only 6 episodes. But a part of me feels like because of the issue between Tamar and David that's coming to light now, they might work something out and Tamar might come back. I think David was the reason why she went through all of that to get this show scratched. But now that their relationship is open and is public and is pretty much over, hopefully, then I think WeTv will sign Tamar back and there will be a season 2. I could be wrong, but Hot Coco is saying out there first. You heard it here first. There will be a season 2 if they talk that good game with Tamar. We'll see. But I'll be back because I watch a lot of television. Don't do that. Don't you dare judge me because I'm not judging you. Peace out, son.